26, maintain 3000, runway 25 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff, report to jet access, departing any site.
Thousands of flights are in the air right now, with hundreds of thousands of people on board. But it's only when something goes wrong, MH17 in Ukraine, Air Algérie in Mali, that we're made aware of just how many lives are up in the air. But that's an everyday reality for the people you're about to meet, and part of what drives them to keep you safe. Ian Hannah-Mansing brings us this rare look at Canada's air traffic controllers.
Hollywood's version of air traffic control plays up the relentless risk with edge-of-your-seat action.
Correction, I see him heading right at me!
Conjet 2166, immediate left turn, hang 070, expedite.
Or absurdist comedy.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
The reality in Canada looks a lot less dramatic. But make no mistake, the stress is never too far away. This is NAV Canada's Area Control Centre in British Columbia. It's one of 7 across Canada. The safety of thousands of passengers is in the hands of the people sitting in front of these computers. They may look relaxed, but no one needs reminding what's at stake.
Jazz 180, contact Vancouver Center 1344.
344, Jazz 180.
Kirk Strachan has been an air traffic controller for more than 20 years. He's guiding flights that have departed from Vancouver International, one of the busiest airports in North America. Those numbers and letters on his screen are planes filled with people. When people ask you about the stress, how do you describe it to them?
I mean, I guess I say I don't find it stressful. I mean, I think it is stressful, but I think we just hire the people that can manage stress and being able to deal with the job. I think the training that we go through is very stressful, and I think it's a great avenue to identify who can manage stress and who can't.
Only 1/3 of the people who enter NAV Canada's training program make the grade. That sky-high failure rate, say controllers we spoke to, ensures that those who do make it can cope with the continuous pressure.
It's there, and you're trained to handle it. That's why the program is so challenging. It's preparing you from the day you get into it to handle that stress. And I think it would be different if you took somebody off the street and said, here's a bunch of airplanes, separate them.
So we watch, we make sure, and when something's going wrong, you take steps to correct the problem, and then it's not a problem anymore. And that's stressful, I think, for some people when they think to themselves, they get really detailed in their minds as they think to themselves, well, there could be 20 people on that plane, there could be 300 people on that plane, that would be 320 dead people if I didn't do something about it. And if that makes you uncomfortable, if that gives you chills or makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck, do not apply for this job.
It takes a certain kind of person, but it also comes with a huge support system. Controllers get lots of breaks during their shift.
08 right, Eclipse 811, and we're heading 150.
Like pilots, they spend time doing simulations, preparing for that instant when something goes wrong. How does it change at that moment when, let's say, there's somebody in distress on a plane and you have to get them down?
It's like a light switch. Yeah, we can be very lighthearted, and there's something that happens something goes awry, or an aircraft might blow through an altitude or something like that, or an aircraft in distress, or when we get busy. All of a sudden, it's just everybody gets focused on the job, and you can hear a pin drop.
Air Canada 214, turn left heading 070.
Left 070, Canada 214.
Those are the exceptional moments. The rest of the time, well, workplace stress isn't always a bad thing. Is it exciting? Like it looks like a video game.
It's like a video game, yeah. There's just no reset button on this one.
Ian Hannah-Mansing, CBC News, Surrey, British Columbia.